everyone, welcome to my channel. I just got back from Shaw's grocery store and well, they're in walking distance, so why not? I need to get eggs, but it's currently 6:51 and I didn't eat all day, so yeah, I just went down to get eggs at first, and then I thought, well, I'll make myself a roast beef sandwich, so I took a bun out of the freezer so it would be thawed by the time I got back. It's 76 degrees in the house, but I thought I'd wash my face, but excuse me. Oh, that feels good. Nice cold towel. Where'd you go? Okay, there you are. Wow, my glasses are filthy. And I went for my walk, and I wore dark colors, and walk was really good. My foot wasn't hurting that much from yesterday's walk. Felt motivated. But I am so thirsty. Oh. Where's my straw? I just remembered I need to get some of this ocean spray. That's right, the side sip. I know some people have objections to it. Sorry. So, I bought $78.99 worth of groceries. And I didn't really buy anything. I mean, what I consider like substantial. A lot of cold cuts. So I bought, I'm thinking I'm gonna make a breakfast sandwich, which I have done. I have those egg rings. Someone said get the Land O'Lakes American cheese instead of the singles, Kraft single slices. I don't think they had Land O'Lakes. They had some other brand, and I don't see it here. It just says, I forget the name of it, LOL, White American. But I didn't get the Thomas's English muffins. I got these Panera. They look a little bit larger. And these are $3.49. Panera. I don't think I've eaten at Panera. That's a restaurant, right? So Panera, $3.49. Speaking of breakfast sausages or breakfast, Johnson's maple syrup. I know I always get the maple syrup, but I don't think you can really taste the maple syrup. You can smell it though. And that should be in the meat department. So those are $4.99. $4.99 for the sausages. If I have 4 per breakfast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 links. And 3. Yeah, so number of breakfasts. If I bought 2 of those, I would freeze it. Here are my eggs, which I was curious. I need to go back to Walmart and see what eggs are for. $5.49. Eggs. Brown eggs are local eggs, and local eggs are fresh. Okay, there it is. President French. Emmental Swiss. No, Emmental. I didn't request any brand. I just said, Swiss cheese. Half a pound. There's $6.99 a pound, so $3.91. Swiss cheese. I needed Land O'Lakes. $3.29. $3.29. Butter with canola oil. Isn't there a big conspiracy about health concerns about canola oil? I don't know. Dietz and Watson roast beef. Why did this? It is so funny. When he handed me this, I said, wow, I should have got a pound. This is $14.99 a pound. There was actually another roast beef in the case that said 15 something a pound. But when he handed this to me, it felt so light. But now it feels heavy. That is odd. So, $7.87. Maybe 3 roast beef sandwiches from that. I already had the roll, though I have to go to Panadosi's, get some rolls. This is where I started going off the rails. I could have left without it, but I got a pound of Deutschmark bologna. There's nothing like fried bologna in the morning, along with your eggs. Dietz and Watson provolone, half a pound. $7.99 a pound, $4.43. Sharp provolone. I almost left with, speaking of food hangovers, I think Genoa salami does that to me. If I have too much Genoa salami, I feel a little sluggish the next morning. But I haven't had hot capicola in a while, so I couldn't resist hot capicola. $8.99 a pound. Half a pound, $4.32. And then, when I asked for the American cheese, he said, anything else? I said, I didn't think he heard me, so I said American cheese. And he goes, no, anything else, because the other guy was using the slicer. I think they have a dedicated, cheese slicer. So I said, oh yeah, a pound of Deutschmark. But then when he came back for asking for the, how much on the cheese, I think he said a pound, and I thought maybe I was thinking, I don't recall him handing me the bologna. So anyways, I ended up with a pound of American cheese. I didn't say anything. So a pound of American cheese is, it's $7.99 a pound, $7.91. I don't think I mentioned the bologna. It was $5.99 a pound. 1 pound, $6.02. 1.005 pounds. So yeah, it was pretty good on slicing that. And I got these, I said maybe I'll try, I have bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. What about sausage? And then maybe the round patty on top of the English muffin. And that one there was the patty as well. It's the same as the Lynx, $4.99. This is what I have in the morning with in the blender with an egg and a glass of milk. I usually, with all the air that gets blended into it, I usually end up with a glass and a half. So I'll have that, just a raw egg, and also if I have a banana, I'll put a banana in the blender too. I think I've mentioned this in the past. Cinnamon raisin swirl just is great to have with your eggs for some reason. Raisins and cinnamon toast in the morning. That's really good. And that was, well, the breakfast essentials was $7.49 for this. $7.49. And they surprisingly had chocolate. Chocolate is usually the one they're sold out. Yeah. It's got a lot of carbs in it though. And the Thomas's cinnamon raisin bread, $4.79. So $4.79. And I think I already said the muffins. Yeah, the muffins were $3.49, remember? That's it. So, it really poured out last night. I forget when it started. Came through late afternoon. But then there was like a wave after a wave, so it would start pouring out again. And it was hot enough that the bees came out onto the front of the hive, and then they got caught up in the way this pattern is circling. It's very unusual for New England, where the clouds are coming up from the south, going north, and the rain came in from the east. Now that faces south, so it was coming from the south, and it was hitting the bees. They were getting knocked off. Alright, so here's that fancy lettuce. They said it would look like it was brown. So I have it's about the size of the sub you get. And I didn't want to peel another onion. So, mayo. And you know what? I think they're I had that leftover ginger beer, and it sort of burns a little bit, when you drink that. And all of a sudden, for some reason, I told myself I was gonna buy some when I went down there. But I gotta be careful about how heavy the bags are. If I walk, I gotta walk home. And I come home and all of a sudden I'm like, oh man, I want one of those ginger beers now. Felt like I was going through withdrawals. So here's the Dietz & Watson roast beef London broil. roast beef smells so good. Oh yeah. Oh man, that is like my mind's flying now. I'm thinking about corned beef. Oh my God. It melts in your mouth. Are you kidding me? I'm thinking this is like one of the few times why I would buy bologna, salami, hot capicola, and provolone, and occasionally Swiss. Genoa, did I say Genoa salami? I've never really. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Okay, so now some red onion. So some red onion. I'm gonna slice this up. I like the diced lettuce, but you can only do that really with the iceberg lettuce. And diced tomatoes, I guess. Oh, maybe. I should have, and I'm not gonna put any salt and pepper on it. But, oh, I knew there was something I was missing. What, provolone cheese, I guess. Am I gonna have to deconstruct it? Sharp provolone. I should be able to get that in there somehow. There we go. We're just I'm forgetting that I'm able to see the time. So we're at 22 minutes. I still have from Walmart pasta, elbow macaroni. Now what is it? It's Amish macaroni salad. All right. I guess I can pretend that I hear the rain. There was a couple of good lightning strikes and thunder near the house. I don't know why I put the cheese there. I'm just gonna eat it. I haven't had that prosciutto and basil sandwich from that pizza place in Wakefield yet. Up for a while. Wow, that roast beef is so lean. You're not going to be getting any of that gristle, in one piece where it pulls out the rest of the sandwich. That's just like, I don't even think you need teeth to bite through this roast beef. Alright, I see a lot more homemade roast beef in my future. I think when you see that $14.99 a pound sign, psychologically it turns you off from not buying it. But really, you're gonna buy a steak for that too, right? I haven't bought a steak in a while. I wonder what steak tips and a steak go for now. There's a nice place right next to Panadosi's. It's Dom's. They have full, meat department, but they also have a little restaurant in there too. You get subs, and I think they have steak tip dinners and different dinners. Oh man, that's so good. One thing, another thing I was disappointed they didn't have Klondike's ice cream sandwiches. Maybe people saw my video and there was a run on ice cream sandwiches. They did have the original Klondike, three packages for $5. So I grabbed 3 packages. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I didn't show. Is the Klondike bars. I think they have them here refrigerated. Klondikes. 3 quantity Klondikes. $10. Regular price $17.97. I guess that seemed that, yeah, 3, what was I looking at? 3 for $5. That would have struck me as like, what? That's ridiculous. That was 3 for $10. So I saved $7.97. Guess what? I have a backup glass. That's a basketball. I know maybe you won't hear it when I include the track of the rain. I think the rain would be a nice ambiance. Sound of the rain. I guess for that price, it better be really lean. That roast beef is so good. Wow. I just need to figure out how to make that anjou, is that what they call it? That dipping sauce for roast beef. wandering, I was thinking about how satisfied I am now that I'm full. And one of the, what do they call it? One of the, it's not an idea, but one of the tenets, maybe, of economics is that as somebody gets satisfied, you have to reduce the price in order to get them. So if I had an ice cream cone for $5, if I then wanted to sell an ice cream cone for that same person, they might say, no thanks, I'm full. I said, well, how about, $1 off your second ice cream cone? Then they might say, sure. Then if you said, well, would you like to buy another one for the same price? And they're like, no, you'd have to reduce the price even further. I'm stuffed, but there's room for a Klondike. Boy, that macaroni salad is really good. Well, let me clean up and I'll return with my Klondike bar. Okay, so I got 3 of these packs. 6 packs, 2, 4, 6, for $10. I noticed Klondike even has their version of the ice cream cone with the waffle triangular cone, or the cone. They almost tricked me again. Maybe that's what it was. They had Klondikes on sale. Another one. I went to grab it after I carefully looked at it. I went to grab it. I said, wait a minute. It was the sugar-free, some healthy version. That was something they were saying. I read the label. But then I saw on the packet, I'm looking specifically for the original. I almost grabbed the sugar-free again. Oh yeah. Whoa, it's already kind of melty. Kind of soft from the walk home. fridge for the video. Oh yeah. So all the way into next week, there's a chance of daily thunderstorms. Yikes, this is melting. I'm gonna have to buy an assortment of those small Ben and Jerry's ice creams I always see in the freezer. I've never ventured into trying Ben and Jerry's ice cream. They've been around for like 20 years now. Wow. I still have those Dunkin' Jelly Donuts in the freezer. I had one the other night, so I still have 4. Wow, that was delicious. Well, thanks everyone for stopping by. That was another grocery haul and a homemade roast beef sandwich, roast beef sub with provolone, onion, lettuce, and tomato and mayo. So thanks for stopping by. Thank you for your continued support and your comments. Thank you to all the individuals that were the first to use the thanks or super thanks or whatever it's called option on the videos, and appreciate that. Appreciate your support. And thanks for using the Amazon affiliate link in the description. And yeah, till next video, everyone. Thanks again.